So you've decided to improve your tracking by adding Matomo to your WordPress website, but you found there's 3 ways to do it. In this video we'll go through which one's the best for you by demystifying Matomo. So Matomo is not just for WordPress website, it'll work on any website really. You're tracking up to tens of millions of hits per month. I've got a WordPress plugin which makes it a lot easier for you guys to get up and running, so we're covering that in the beginning of this video. There's no wrong decision to make when deciding which one you're going to go with, because you can obviously export the data from one to the other and it'll look exactly the same because the UI and everything is exactly the same across all 3 different deployments. So to start with, we'll get up and running with the WordPress plugin. So the benefit of the WordPress integrated Matomo is it's just so easy to get up and running. It uses the WordPress database, so you don't have to go through and configure any other database or any other sort of systems because it's already good to go. It uses the users that are already integrated into your WordPress website, so you don't need to add any or purchase any extra users. It just uses the same user database. As we saw in my other video about the different plugins and why you should choose Matomo, some plugins charge you per seat. Matomo also comes with WooCommerce tracking, which for a self-hosted installation is a $40 per year subscription fee. The only caveat really with using the WordPress plugin or the integrated WordPress plugin is that it's using your WordPress database. So if you're having more than say 1,000 visitors per day, you might find that either your WordPress or your Matomo will be suffering with a performance downgrade. But if you're getting less than 1,000 visitors per day, you want e-commerce tracking and all the features that come with Matomo, it's a no-brainer. That's the one to go for. You can still buy all the premium features and all the other community built plugins. They'll still work with the integrated version of Matomo. So moving on to the self-hosted version of Matomo, we'll be using this plugin here to do that, to connect, but there's a few things to know about first. So for the self-hosted version, you're installing a full-blown version of Matomo onto a computer somewhere. Maybe you're on a shared host and you can just install it there. And maybe they've already got a script or a application suite which lets you integrate it or install it straight away. What happens then once that's done, the data is sent from your WordPress to that server rather than with the WordPress plugin where it just sends it to itself. The benefit of that is if one were to go down, it wouldn't affect the other. So with its own database, the Matomo can just sit there and just chomp away at all the numbers and provide reports and everything you need in a timely manner. So when would you choose a self-hosted installation over the WordPress plugin? Well, obviously when you're over 1,000 visitors per day, you're going to want to move all that data onto a dedicated server, which isn't going to affect your WordPress website. So the downside really is maintenance. If you need to do any maintenance on the server, you just need to be slightly technical involved there to get that sorted out. So we'll move on to our third option, which is the cloud service that Matomo provide. So Matomo offer a cloud service, which is just someone else's computer with the Matomo software on it. Again, like I mentioned before, the software between the WordPress integrated plugin, the self-hosted plugin, and the cloud is virtually identical. It's just on the cloud they've got some premium features which normally you have to pay for individually for the self-hosted instance and for the WordPress, but on the cloud you pay a subscription and you get all the premium features, not just 1 or 2. So they've got a free 21-day trial. If you check the show notes for the link, you can hook up your 21-day trial, install your tracking plugin and connect to the cloud service, and for 21 days you can see if you like it or not. If you have a look at the demo website, it has all the plugins and all the features up and running, so you can see what it kind of looks like, but it's much more fun having a look at your own data, and for 21 days you'll be able to see exactly what it's going to do for you. So you use the cloud version if you're not technical at all, and you don't have to worry about all the bits and pieces in Matomo under the hood in case you get into any problems. It's all going to be solved with the Matomo cloud service, and they have unlimited email support as well, so if you have a problem you just email them and they'll fix it. The downside with the cloud is you can't use plugins other than those created by Matomo. So you've got a whole list of plugins that are available in the plugin store or shop which are free. They can't be installed on the cloud. You can only have ones that come in the bundle, and of course you're paying a monthly subscription based on the amount of hits that you have. So hits is whenever someone clicks on a page on your site or does some activity, it's counted as a hit. And depending on how many hits you have is how much they'll charge you. And you'd have a look at their pricing page to see what that is. But if you just got a small website or WordPress website and you're around the 1,000 plus visitors per day, it should be quite inexpensive to run the cloud service. And of course you get bundled with all those premium features which you have to pay for individually with the on-premise solution. The other thing as a cloud version is you're limited to the amount of users you can have. It's 30 at the moment. The amount of websites is about 30 as well. There are limits on goals and heat maps and session recordings and other features also which you wouldn't have on a self-hosted installation. So these are sorts of things you need to consider as well. So in summary, if you've got a WordPress website and you've got around 1,000 visitors per day, definitely go for the WordPress for Matomo plugin. You're not going to find any other analytics solution with the amount of features. In fact, you get features you normally pay for with Matomo. If you're a bit more technical and you want your own analytics separate from your WordPress, definitely go for the self-hosted option. You can always move up to the cloud if you want to. And on the cloud service, if you don't want to worry about any of that sort of technical part of it, and you just want simple tracking, definitely go there. Give it a 21-day trial anyway, and you get all those premium features. I haven't included any of the installation instructions for Matomo using the WordPress plugin or any tweaks or anything, but if you want to know how to get Matomo with those WordPress plugins without any issues, comment I want Matomo below and I'll send you through a guide. Aside from that, thanks for watching.